of all, I want to thank everybody for being here. I have to confess that at first I was hesitant to accept the opportunity to present, but this is one of those topics that regardless if you're already succeeding in your business or starting a business, it's a really good topic that relates to all of us. So I'm going to be presenting creating an effective video ad. I'm also going to be showing some commercials that I produced when I worked at Charter Media. They're really straight to the point. Your video doesn't have to be that way, but it gives a good example of each slide. So video ad is pretty much any video that represents your business, whether it has your logo on it, your name, your business address, but it doesn't make it an effective video ad. And that's what I want to talk about today. So I'm going to be going over some thoughts. They're tips, but I want you to think of them as thoughts, because when there's a thought, there's more of an intention to make a presence of your business so that it stands out. So thought number one, always think of your target audience. This is kind of one of those nagging mother-in-law comments that you'll see in every marketing book, but there's a good reason for it. You don't want to miss the target audience that could potentially buy your product or service. As entrepreneurs or as business owners, we want to think, well, we do business with everybody and everybody's a customer. And that's not to say not everybody isn't your customer, but for this particular project or campaign, you really want to narrow it down to one target. And the easiest way to do it is think about which one is your most popular product or service. Think about who's buying it and are they buying it now? So think about their age, their gender, their hobbies. Are they working? Are they unemployed? If I was an immigration lawyer, I'd be thinking about their legal status. And are they local? Are you looking at international clients? One of the ones we tend to skip or not think about is if they're an emotional or logical buyer. And this is a really big one because this will set the tone for your video ad. You want to know what kind of voice you're going to be speaking to your clients. If I'm a carpet cleaner and I'm thinking, okay, I want to target those audience that are pretty much afraid of criticism. Oh my gosh, my in-laws are coming and my carpet is stained and they're going to judge me. Or am I thinking about that logical buyer that is thinking about, you know what, I have allergies, but I also love pets. It only makes sense to clean it every so often. So there's different approaches. Neither of them are wrong. It's just what type of image you're trying to attract. And I'll set an example for that one. This is centralcoastbride.com.
Central Coast Bride. Central Coast Bride.
If you or someone you know is getting married, CentralCoastBride.com is the most complete resource for planning your Central Coast wedding. Don't miss San Luis Obispo's Spring Bridal Show Sunday, April 10th at the Alex Madonna Expo Center. Plan your entire wedding in just one day. Register online at CentralCoastBride.com to save $2 off the $10 entry fee and enter to win an iPad. Don't miss San Luis Obispo's Spring Bridal Show one day only, Sunday, April 10th from 12 to 4 at the Alex Madonna Expo Center. Go to CentralCoastBride.com for details.
So if you notice, this commercial was very targeted towards not only young women, but young women that are getting married and that live around the San Luis Obispo area. Yeah, so it's very targeted. They didn't go the emotional route where they say, oh, but you only get married once. All the details have to be perfect. They're saying more, hey, this is what we're doing. This is the date. These are the times. Show up or check us out online. So like I said, because it's a commercial, it was pretty straightforward. We only had 30 seconds to convince somebody to get there. Thought number two, think about what is the purpose of the video. So think about where you're thinking of putting this video. Is it social media? Is it for your website? Or are you taking that extra step to broadcasting it on television? Or are you going to be displaying it at an expo? All of that you have to take into consideration because you'll also be thinking about whether it's just to inform them of your new location or is it to educate them on the techniques that you use at work. What is it that sets you different from your competition? And also, or do you want to just entertain them? Is it just for Facebook and just to have presence like, here we are, don't forget about us, check us out. And that will determine also the length. So obviously if it's on Facebook, it'll be shorter because you just want to grab their attention and then they scroll along. If it's a YouTube, then it's more likely that they're there for you to see what it is that you have to offer. And then I'll show a demo for that one as well.
Quick tips from Estate Landscapes. In early spring, rejuvenate your shrubs by pruning them. This will structure the ornamental design and encourage flowering. During the summer, your irrigation should work properly. Healthy plants are less prone to disease and pest damage. Around fall, the key to low-maintenance landscaping is spacing and plant selection. In the winter, start planting that new outdoor living space or call us for inspirational landscape design. For more quick tips, contact Estate Landscapes. Let your local experts help you through the seasons. Quick tips from Estate Landscapes. In the spring, repair damaged trees and maintain your ornamental pruning. During the summer, trees can benefit from additional nutrients. Make sure they receive enough feeding and watering. Fall is a great time for safety pruning to avoid home damages from the rains. Around winter, emergency storms may be a threat. Take precaution with branches around the power lines. Contact us for experienced help. For more quick tips, contact Estate Landscapes. Let your local experts help you through the seasons.
So again, they are a landscape company. The first one was mostly focused on landscaping, the second one on tree management. So, you know, they become the experts. They show their viewers, hey, during these seasons, it would be nice if you did this. Call us if you need help. They were marketing towards residential customers. So thought number 3, where are you promoting? And this is not referring to the location, but rather the time of the year. Think about when you're planning to be done with the video. Is it going to be around a holiday? Is it going to be around a certain season? So if I'm selling swimwear, I'm less likely to sell it during the cold weather or swim lessons around, you know, cold weather, unless I'm promoting a warm indoor pool. So kind of think about that. And if it's around the holidays, can you match it up with a sale that you can have? Also, what's going on with politics and economy? That's not usually what I like to branch off of, but those are thoughts depending on what your business is. I'll show a commercial. This was for Santa Maria swim team.
Splash into fun with the Santa Maria Swim Club. They have a great youth sports program led by a certified staff that can teach and develop kids from learning to swim up through college scholarships and the Olympics. Santa Maria Swim Club is nationally recognized as one of the best competitive swimming programs in the country. Sign up for our summer swim team now, just $99 per child plus the cost for joining the USA Swimming. Call them or check them out online at santamariaswim.com.
And if you notice, their commercial was mostly broadcasted around the summer. So they paired it with the sale to get people to come in and sign up. Thought number 4, visuals and graphics. Visuals are very, very important, and this is probably one of my favorite parts because as a photographer, you know, I like to make things look pretty. Just know that when it is on Facebook, Facebook now automatically starts playing the video regardless if they play it or not. So you really want to catch them. You want them to actually click on your video if there is audio to inform them of what you have to say. If you have food or pretty much any product, you know, don't be afraid to take it near the window. It's the most natural lighting that you'll get. If you take it outside, do it in the shade. It's not going to be overly contrasted with exposure. So just make it appealing. Have good color. Clear, good lighting, and if you're selling a product and the bottle is just white, make sure you play around with the background. That'll make it more appealing to the viewer. Also, don't be afraid to use current or past clients, and I say that because now when we do put it on Facebook or Instagram, we can tag people that are in your video. So their friends will see it, and then their friends will probably most likely ask them, hey, you use them, you use that product, what do you think? Hey, I was thinking of using it. You know, so right there you get a quick referral from their friends or somebody they work with. So for this one, I'm going to show 2 different restaurants.
Hand-cut steaks, beef and baby back ribs slathered with Alex Barbecue's famous sauce, all delicately prepared over an oak pit barbecue. Want some? Come to Alex Barbecue, where you'll find the best tasting seafood, chicken, steaks, and ribs since 1942. Order online for delivery or call for pickup. We're open 7 days a week. Open-faced prime rib sandwich, cooked regular, blackened, or Alex style. Served with horseradish cream, coleslaw, and french fries, all for only $11.95. Come in for lunch or dinner. Open daily 11:30 to 9 p.m.
So that's one. If you notice, the ambience was more family friendly.
Discover the elegance in French cuisine. Et Voila presents tasteful lunches and dinners that are made only with the freshest seasonal ingredients. Et Voila specializes in providing a fine dining experience for you and your guests. They offer catering for wedding rehearsals, holiday parties, community celebrations, or other fundraising event. Just call to reserve your evening today. Travel to France through the flavors of their food. Visit Et Voila in the Bear Shopping Center on Los Osos Valley Road, or visit them online. Their menu changes monthly.
Let me cook something for you.
And if you notice, their target audience was a little bit more of an older generation. So it just depends who you want to target and how you want your business to come across. And then thought number 5, pick the right audio. Make sure that if you are the one on camera, stay upbeat. Don't just do a great introduction and then kind of fade away. Try to keep your energy up. The magic behind video ads is that you can chop and edit. So don't be afraid to just do one segment at a time. You can even write it down, practice a couple times just so you know what you're going to be saying, and go for it. You know, just don't be afraid to play around with it. You know, it's for your customers. It's for you to get out there. Also, pick the right music. You don't want to have it overly dramatic and energetic if you're a masseuse. You know, you want a calm, relaxed setting. I'll show you 2 furniture places that are completely different, which is interesting because, like I said, each client is different. This is one.
Accentuate your style at Style House Furnishings in Atascadero. Dream, design, and deliver your perfect home. Get up to 40% off on all mattresses, bedroom sets, sofas, and living room sets. 0% down, 100% financing, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Only at Style House Furnishings do you find the best selection of furniture, and only at Style House Furnishings do we have the taste to your trendy style. But they don't last forever, so come get them today. Only at Style House Furnishings in Atascadero and the Vaughn Shopping Center. Open 7 days a week.
This store owner wanted something very dramatic, very in your face. You know, not only was the images playful, but there was big fonts in the video. On the other hand, this furniture store owner wanted a casual setting.
Thinking of remodeling for the holidays? Well, we know just the place for you. Coast Home Furnishings. We have a great selection, great styles, great prices. Come see our showroom today and enjoy our casual atmosphere. And also visit our mattress department. We offer an excellent special order program. Plus, receive 1 year, no interest, no payments, or no sales tax. We are located at 1009 North H Street in Lompoc, next to Sears.
So thought number 6, understand that it takes time and money. Mostly time, not only to take the footage and edit the photos, whatever you decide to use, but also to learn how to use the program or apps that you're planning on using. So if you think it's going to be something that you want to do on the go, just let Instagram or whoever is your follower know what you're up to. You know, you could easily do it with your cell, edit it with an app. If you're thinking of doing it to the next level, you might want to hire a professional, but if you're still wanting to do it yourself, understand that there's software that takes time to also learn to use. And there's programs out there that you can use, like Final Cut Pro is usually what I use. For apps, there's one called Viva Video, WeVideo. There's a ton of apps if you have an iPhone or an Android. You know, you could just Google it. And then thought number 7, if it's too much information for you, hire an expert. You know, I'd be more than happy to talk to you and help you get going, at least for what you have in mind. I know it's really complicated, or can be complicated when you're thinking about all these customers that you have and having to narrow it down or understanding what the process would be. So I'd be more than happy to help you out. This is my phone number. I used to write scripts, do voiceovers, so from the start to finish, it kind of does take quite a while to create them, but it's doable. And I encourage you to do one, at least in the near future, for your business.
Santa Maria Mazda has what you want, need, and everything in between. We have the new 2011 Mazda 3 with up to 33 miles per gallon in both the 4 and 5-door model, $209 a month on a 42-month lease with zero due at signing. Or get the new Mazda 6 you want and the financing you need with 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus up to $1,000 customer cash back. Visit us in store or online at santamariamazda.com.
Need more space at your home or office? Crocker's Lockers in Bealton. Do you deserve the lowest monthly rates and up to 2 free months? Call Crocker's Lockers. Looking for convenience and security 24/7? Crocker's Lockers. Like fast, friendly personal service? It's easy. Just call Wendy at Crocker's Lockers in Bealton. We've been keeping your stuff safe for over 20 years.
Hi, I'm Wendy, and this is Tucker. Let us help unclutter your life. You can find us at 133 Easy Street in Bealton or call 688-0545.
Blue Note Guitars of San Luis Obispo has been locally owned and operated for 23 years. Blue Note stocks the Central Coast's largest selection of guitars and amplifiers from manufacturers such as Taylor, Gibson, Martin, ESP, and others. Blue Note excels at the service and repair of all fretted instruments and are an authorized service center for Martin, Taylor, Gibson, and more. Blue Note offers guitar lessons to students of all levels. Blue Note Guitars is located at 3220 Broad Street, San Luis Obispo.